Investing in your appearance as a woman is one of the sexiest things you can do for yourself. And in this video, I'm going to give you all the beauty tips on how you can stay pretty and polished without feeling overwhelmed. How you look matters. Okay, Susie? Ashley? How you look matters. And if you've been following me for a long time now, you've heard me say this, and I think you believe and you understand it, you get it, so you move with intentions, and you're very careful with how you present yourself to the world, right? You're not just throwing on anything and just like leaving the house with scarves on and thinking that it's okay and people should just accept you for who you are because this is earth, this is the real world. And we've talked about how you look determines how you're going to feel about yourself, how you're going to carry yourself, how you're going to allow other people to treat you. So much so that I created the Pretty Polished Glow Up Guide, giving you tips on skincare, on hair care, mindset, how to move as a feminine woman, how to be soft, your posture, just jewelries, fragrances. All of those things is literally in the guide, giving you tips and tricks on how to move as a feminine, classy, godly woman. And I think some women think that, oh, because I follow Christ and I'm big on Jesus and I'm big on this and that, and I go to church every day, how I look doesn't matter and it should just be about my personality and my heart. No. And I think that's probably what God was thinking. God was saying, love your neighbor and treat everyone with respect and kindness and give everyone the same opportunities. But on earth, the way the things are set up now is different. People are getting opportunities, people are being treated a certain way simply because of how they look. So let's catch up. Okay, we're going to be talking about just something quick on how you can always stay pretty and polished in a real world. Like we're all so busy. I can't sit here and tell you that you need to curl your hair every single day and make sure that you're fully beat every single day and your clothes are just like glammed 24/7 because you're mothers, you're students, you're trying to become a better version of yourself. You have work. There's so much that's going on in our lives. And I personally am not even able to do that, right? But how can you stay looking your best even when you're on the go? How can you stay looking pretty and polished even when you have sweats on? That is what this conversation is going to be about today. And I'm going to make it really, really quick. If you like this video, if you like my videos, if you like my channel, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, join the community, help this channel to grow, share the word to another woman you know for a fact is going to benefit from these videos. Okay. And if you want us to just focus on like being attractive and glowing up and focusing on our physical appearance for this month, because I'm feeling like this month is just the month where we just talk about all things, pretty and polished. Let me know in the comments below. Okay. The first thing I need you to do when it comes to looking more attractive and not having to do too much, but just always still looking put together is to lock in skincare. This is the very first thing that people see. And I've said this so many times in a lot of my videos where like this is my biggest issue and I've been working on it for years. My skin is very sensitive. I'm allergic to a lot of things and I break out and I have acne prone skin. But you want to make sure that you're locking in some kind of facial. Like you want to be the kind of girl that even if you're not going in because it's expensive to get your facials done, you're doing some kind of mask at home at least once a week just to give you that glowing plum radiant skin. And the things that I use is I for my mask at home I use Greek yogurt, olive oil and honey and I mix it together and I just put it on my face. I try and put it on my face like 2 to 3 times a week just to keep my skin moisturized and just glowing and healthy. And it helps with just like breaking out and stuff. But I want you to invest in something that you're doing behind the scenes that's going to keep you looking good. Like, there is no way, sis, you can just think that, oh, I'm just going to wake up in the morning and I don't have to do self care behind. Like, I don't have to work for it. I don't have to, look ugly now so that I can look good tomorrow, right? Like, you have to have some kind of self care, some kind of skincare. I got these tools from Amazon. They're probably going for like $16. And they're these pens, whatever they're called, they help you with like cleaning your pores. So again, if you're saying that going in to get facials is too expensive, then start doing these things at home. Watch videos on YouTube. The first thing I want you to figure out is your skin type. What kind of skin do you have? And what are things that your skin needs that it's lacking? And then start doing research on like, okay, how can I improve? How can I start doing better? Like a lot of times the best remedies are things that you get from the grocery store. I don't even recommend going and buying all of these expensive creams where the girls are using like 500 different products. Again, you don't need that. You literally just need a few good products that you're using consistently. That's actually what your skin needs, and I promise you your skin's going to improve. So let's say once a week you're going to take time to shave the hair of your skin, near the hair of your skin, or oil the hair of your skin. However you choose to remove the hair of your skin, make sure that you're actually doing that once or twice a week depending your skin. And then you want to make sure that you're going in and cleaning your pores, the little gunks and stuff around your nose. You want to that sets because of a lot of oil. You want to make sure that you're cleaning, removing the hair from inside of your nose. I've seen some. There are times where even myself, hair is like a little hair is sticking out of my nose, and I'm just like, you can't live here. You can't be here. And then you want to invest in a good face wash. This face wash is supposed to be something that is going to remove dirt and remove oil. Again, don't fall for these fancy face wash, for these products that everyone is selling, or they're saying this and that. Focus on what works for your skin type. If you're an oily skin girl, focus on getting a face wash that's going to help with that. If you're a dry skin girl, focus on getting a face wash that's going to give you moist, right? So I'm more of a combination. So the face wash that I have, it's for combination skin, and it helps with just removing dirt. It gives me that polished, smooth look when I'm done, and I still feel very hydrated. And then you want to go in and get a few serums that works, again, that your skin needs. And then I have my moisturizer that I use. If you choose to use sunscreen, use it. I know that's a big thing now. Like, it's almost like a taboo to say don't use sunscreen, or if you don't use sunscreen, it's like a big deal. It's to each its own, right? Figure out what works for your skin. But what I'm telling you is, if you want to stay looking pretty and polished, if you want to look your best even in sweats, where you're like on the go but you still look really good, like you look intentional, I highly recommend 1 to 2 times a week, be intentional about your skincare. Next is your brows. While you're working on that radiant, glowing skin, lock in your brows. If you want to stay pretty and polished, if you want to get gorgeous fast, your brows is going to shape your face. Like, I don't know if you've noticed how much when a girl does her brows, like the transition, the enhancement is insane. And I think I've talked about it in one of my videos where I went and got my brows done, because I've never been the type, like, I don't know how to draw in my brows and then shade it in. And I've had very light um brows before, so I really wanted to go and get it shaped. I wasn't going to be I'm not the girl that was going to wake up every single day and do my brows. I'm realistically, I don't know how to, and I don't have the time, and I don't want to. So I decided, because I still wanted to look my best, I decided to go and invest in myself, and I paid someone to do it for me. So if that's an insecurity, if you know this is something that is really going to help with enhancing your look, go get it done. Okay, go get it done. It's okay. But if you're okay with waking up every single day and doing it, then that's completely okay. But as long as you're making sure that your brows are cleaned and shaped, it's going to frame your face and literally just make you look like you're always done up. Like, girl, I wake up in the morning and I wash my face, and my brows are just like, I look good. My face looks like I'm prepared. Like, it's like I woke up like this. Like, I woke up and I was prepared. Like, if you put me into a room and we're having a meeting, I'm ready, because my brows are just like there. Okay. So let's lock in skincare. Let's remove the hair from our face, in our nose, just all over the place. Let's clean our pores. Let's create a skin routine, and then let's lock in our brows. Those two things are already going to make you look your best. It's going to keep you looking polished. And then the holy grail. Every time we talk about looking pretty and polished, in every video I talk about this, I stress the importance of teeth care, whitening your teeth. We are past the stage where we're just brushing our teeth, right? We're actually taking the steps, using certain things to whiten our teeth, because we eat a lot of junk, we drink a lot of just colored drinks, all of that stuff, coffee, tea. That over time stings your teeth. No matter how much you're brushing your teeth with just your toothbrush and your toothpaste, if you're not actually using something that's going to help with bringing that whiteness back into your teeth, you're going to have brown teeth. And I can't stress how unattractive it is when someone smiles and their teeth just looks like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Okay, so check this. I'm sure, just think of a woman that you've seen before, where her brows are always done, her skin just looks great, and she has the most beautiful smile. It's not necessarily the lips that's curving, it's her teeth. It's because her teeth are so clean. She just looks polished. And nothing is more attractive. People are just naturally drawn to women that looks like they care for themselves. And I've said this world on this planet, opportunities will be given to you, sis, because of simply how you look. How you look means that you take care of yourself. And when someone sees someone that takes care of themselves, they respect you more. They want to be around you more. There's this aura that you just can't explain. So once you start learning to take care of yourself and even understanding that you caring for yourself, looking the way you look physically, is you representing God, because God is within you. God created you. So when you think about it, like when I care for myself this way and I show up in the world's going to respond to me accordingly. And that's how I show that I am a representation of God. So let's remove this mindset of how I look doesn't matter, because it does. It does. So in the Pretty and Polished Glow Up Guide, the link is down below. I have the kit that I use. I have like literally an entire page on whitening your teeth, on mouth care, just like all the things that you need to start implementing now to give you white teeth. But let's just run it back. I told you that I think it's called 5 Minutes. It's a product I've been using since I was like 16, the Holy Grail. I don't care about any of these fancy stuff because like it's just a lot of these things are just for the aesthetics. It's just like, oh my God, you're using this, you're using that. Some of those things don't even work. I know because I went professionally to get my teeth whitened and it was white for like 2 days. And then I was very sensitive and it went right back brown. Okay. But since I've been using this thing since I was like 16, I went back to it. It's the holy grail. Like if I'm consistently using it every day or every other day or like twice a week, 3 times a week, my teeth flawless. And then of course, I've talked about dabbing your toothbrush in baking soda, brushing it on your teeth, letting it sit for a little bit, game changer. Do this like 3 times a week and come back to me and thank me later. Okay, so we've locked in skincare. We're going to start investing in our skin. I just want to keep doing the checklist. We've talked about our brows, we've talked about our teeth, right? Just that is already you're already polished looking, right? But now let's talk about hair. Your hair, again, is one of the first things that people are going to see. When my hair is not done, the sky is falling. When my hair is not done, I don't like I'm being honest. I don't feel as confident like I would when my hair is done. This is why I say how you look matters, because it affects your confidence. It affects how you view yourself. Like, and you know this, like when you have chipped nails and you don't feel like comfortable in your body, you're not as confident as you would be when you feel your best, when you feel like you look your best, right? Like you see that all the time. When someone has on a really nice outfit, they're just like, yeah, 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 yeah. But when they don't feel good in their skin, they kind of shrink down a little bit. But if you want to boost your confidence, take care of yourself. So lacking signature hairstyles. I've done my sleek bun, or I have my hair just down shoulder length, my natural hair, or I have braids. Those are really like my three signature styles that I go for. But make sure you're taking care of your hair, whether it's you investing in your real hair. I personally feel like one of the sexiest thing a woman can do is to take care of her own hair, especially for us Black women, where society has brainwashed you to think that you don't have beautiful hair, which is a lie. It's an absolute lie. If we can just start investing in our hair, like, sis, you have the best hair. You literally have the best hair, but I understand your entire life they told you that it wasn't pretty enough. It wasn't, so now you don't want to invest in your hair. But instead of just taking all the money and investing in wigs and all of this stuff, if we can start like taking time to at least once or twice a week or once a month, focus on your natural hair. Wash your hair. Make sure you have the right products for your hair. And, make sure that whatever your hair needs, actually start doing that. Go and get your hair trimmed. Take care of your actual hair. And then here and there, when you want to, jazz it up a little bit, because one of the best parts about being a Black woman is that you can be anything you want. You can be whomever you want. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? But just women in general, Black, blue, green, all of my women, I'm talking to you when I say lack in a few signature hairstyles, okay? Whether you're wearing sweats, you can still rock this hairstyle and still look really good. Whether you're glammed up, you can still rock this this hairstyle and still look really good. Like sometimes my bun, my sleek bun, I can rock a dress, my jewelries, and I still look fly. Sometimes I have my hair down and I have sweats on and I still look really good. Everything that I'm saying, I want it to be low maintenance, right? The more you do your facials, the more you whiten your teeth, the more you care for your brows, the more you put these things on schedule, it's going to just be something that's naturally part of your daily life. As we're talking, what are some of your non-negotiables? Like when it comes to being pretty and polished and glowing up and just looking your best, what are some things that is like you must do? What are some beauty tips? If you can share, asking for a friend. I'm asking for myself, okay? I mean we're all on this on this journey to glowing up and just becoming a better version of ourselves. And as a woman, I love a good girl tip. I love a good beauty tip. So if there's anything that that I didn't mention yet that you know for a fact has helped you, has changed the game for you, please put it down below. If there's any products, anything that can help a sister out, that can help the entire community out, just put it down in the comments below. The next tip is to get your nails and your medi and your pedi done. Like I do this once a month. Some girls do it every 2 weeks. If that works, I don't think I need to do my nails every 2 weeks. But I feel like for once a month, for me, I stay looking polished. And that's one of the best things. When you have your nails done, you just look clean. You automatically look intentional. You automatically look like you take care of yourself. You don't have to go in. Like nothing I tell you will be go and spend this much money. You can do everything that I've recommended at home. I've even started doing my own braids. Yes, I've started doing my own braids because I'm just like, I usually keep braids in for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't need to go and pay $300 to get my braids done just to keep it in for 2, 3 weeks. Like if I was one of those girls that keeps it in for like 2 months or a month, maybe it's worth it. But if I'm doing it for 2, 3 weeks because my scalp is inflamed, I'm not I had to learn to invest in myself that way, right? And so I do my own braids. So everything I'm telling you here, you can master. You can learn. You're capable just like everyone else. Get your nails done. If it's not you going in to get it done, then it's you getting like press-ons from Amazon. It's you getting the nails kit. I have the nails kit, the different like polishes and stuff, where at one point I was doing my own nails. I would just like on like a weekend or something, I'll just sit at home, turn on cartoon, and just like clean my nails, clean my feet, and just go from there. But for me right now, it's worth me going in. I have a girl, and she's really good, so I'm gonna keep going in once a month. But for me, once my nails is done, I just feel like my best. I feel like I can just like I just feel good. You feel good when your nails is done. You feel clean. Make sure that you have a routine on cleaning your nails and figure out the kind of shape that you want to go for, okay? So like what's your vibe? What kind of shape do you want to go for? What kind of colors do you want to go for? For me, I'm a neutral kind of girl. I don't like colors. I don't care for loud colors. So every time I get my nails done, it's pretty much the same things. It goes with all of my outfit. It goes with my personality, my style, my lifestyle, all of that jazz. I want you to start being intentional and thinking about who you are, what you want, how you want to be seen, and then start getting and doing things that, just enhance and show off that person. As we move on to being more attractive, to being pretty and polished, we talk hygiene, okay? Let's shower. Let's at least, we've I said twice a day, but if you can't do the twice a day, do at least once a day. Every single day, let water touch your skin. Make sure that you're doing your laundry, you're washing your underclothes, you're washing your clothes so you're not just constantly wearing the same things. You don't have a smell towards you. Make sure that you're removing the hair from your body if you're into those that kind of stuff, between your legs, your underarms, your entire body. Make sure that at least once or twice, I said once a week, and someone's like, what the heck? Once a week, I'm a bear. I'm, I'm a bear. Every other week, I mean, every other day, I literally have to shave. I'm going to eventually switch over to getting wax so that it can last longer, so that I don't have to keep just like shaving. I near down there, but for the rest of my body, I shave, and that's obviously why the hair keeps coming back. Yeah, every other day for me, I just have my shaving stick in my bathroom, and I have to shave because I like the feeling of being smooth. But then some days I go a week without. We're just being real. Life happens, right? But at least being intentional and making sure that you're on that as much as you can. And a tip that I want to share with you, one of my favorite beauty tips, which is in the Pretty Polished Club guide, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Baking soda. I use baking soda on my face. I use baking soda to clean my face, to wash my face, to remove like excessive dead skin, to just give me a glow. I use baking soda to whiten my teeth. I use baking soda under my arms, on my body, in between my legs. I literally have a little cute jar of baking soda in my bathroom next to my body wash that I use when I'm done washing my body. I just put it all over me, let it sit for a few seconds, and rinse it off. Game changer. Game changer. It helps with body odor. Game changer. It helps with glowing skin. Game changer. It exfoliate your body. Game changer. Just try it, okay? But let's be intentional about hygiene. For me, I take a shower twice a day. I like waking up and taking a shower before I interact with the world, and taking a shower again before I go to bed. It just works for me. But as long as you lock in your hygiene, no matter how you look, no matter what you're wearing, you're going to look and feel, because you smell good, you look delicious, you look intentional. And then we get into, for me, one of the most important things. I can't stand women that look glammed, right? You look super glammed. You look like you really care for your physical, like you're outside, but you've missed the healthy habits. And that all of that is literally part of glowing up. All of that is literally part of becoming more attractive, and even being attractive fast, because of the things that you do every single day. If you're not following me on Instagram, let's just take a second. Just follow me right now. Just follow me on Instagram. I'm literally every single day I'm posting daily habits of the things that I do that's going to just like enhance the quality of my life, that has already enhanced the quality of my life, that has given me my dream body, the mindset, the skin, like every single thing I'm constantly posting. So if you want just like daily inspirations, let's be friends on Instagram. But I need you to start implementing healthy habits every single day, like fitness. We've talked about this. There shouldn't be a day where you're not moving your body. I'm serious, Ashley. There shouldn't be a day where you're not moving your body. Every single day, that should be a lifestyle. You know why? Because our bodies were designed to move. This sanitary lifestyle that we're living now, where we are sitting at a desk for like 8 hours a day and we're not moving. We come home, we sit, we watch TV. That is not how we were designed. That's why we're having all of these diseases, all of these illnesses, the anxiety, the depression, the stress, the sadness, all of those things, the voices in your head telling you that you're not good enough. All of that is because you're not moving your body. Start exercising every single day. You don't have to lift weights, but you can do Pilates. You don't have to do Pilates, but you can do yoga. You don't have to do yoga, but you can go outside and walk. You don't have to walk. Yes, you do. You do. You have to walk. You have to walk. All of my girls, I want you to start walking. The goal is 5 to 10,000 steps a day. Okay? 5 to 10,000 steps a day. Even five is like, but yes, 5 to 10,000 steps a day. Can we start doing that? Start moving your body. Because the more you move, the more you start glowing from the inside out, the more you're working on your mental, the more you start feeling better about yourself, the more your confidence is boost. Everything in your life shifts when you start working out. That leads to nutrition. Start eating better. Let's start being mindful of the foods that we consume. We're not kids, we're adults. Like you literally get to decide the foods that you eat. Why are you choosing a why are you choosing foods that's not real? Huh? Let's start being mindful. Wake up in the morning, make yourself a good breakfast, make yourself a healthy lunch, healthy dinner. Just be mindful. Know the foods that you're eating. Stop eating out so many times because, like, come on, be intentional. That's going to help with like the number one attack on our lives is nutrition. It's the foods that we eat. That's how the devil gets us. Because the foods that you consume, you think is just about weight gain. But you have no idea the anxiety, the depression, the voices in your head, the negative self talk, the chemical reaction in your body, the sickness, all of that stuff plays a big role simply because of the foods that you're eating. So if you want to be more attractive, you've seen the girls that eat healthy, you see how they look. You see how they look. You see how they look. And it's not just because of how they look, but how they carry themselves. Their mindset, their energy, all of that aura is simply because they're putting real foods in their body. You want to be that girl? You better start eating better, moving your body, getting sleep. You have to sleep. That's one thing I've never lacked. Thank God. I sleep. I get in my 8 hours. I need you to start being intentional and sleeping. That mindlessly scrolling on TikTok throughout the entire night is tacky. You're an adult. Put your phone away and go to sleep. Make sure you're getting your sleep. Take your vitamins. Stay hydrated. And then the last three things is going to be your style, is going to be the jewelries that you wear, and is going to be your signature scent. Okay, just those three groups. lacking a signature style. Like, what kind of, like, who are you? What kind of outfits do you wear? What kind of style, do you want to just mingle in and feel your best in? Some people are jeans girls, some people are shorts. Like, I'm a dress girl. Like, I love dresses. I love loose outfits. If I'm wearing pants, like a pantsuit or something, I love something loose. I love just like that auntie vibe. Like, I can't really explain it, but you know what I'm talking about. So figure out your style and make sure that even if you're wearing sweats, like we talked about, make sure that the things that you're wearing are ironed. Make sure that you don't have holes in your clothes. Make sure that your clothes doesn't smell like food. That's one of my biggest pet peeve. When someone walks and you can smell that they just ate. You should never do that. Even when you're at work and you just had lunch, make it a thing where you have a purse where you have all of your necessities in, right? You have your deodorant, you have your lip gloss, you have your lotion, you have perfume, all of those things in there. So after, when I used to work as a case manager in the office, every time after I had lunch, I went to the bathroom, I would brush my teeth. I had my toothbrush and my toothpaste. I would brush my teeth, I washed my hands, I freshened up, and then I just applied lotion, my perfume, I put on my lipstick, I had mint gum, and I just like I would pat my skin so that there's not excessive oil, and I just felt so refreshed and just I looked polished again. So that's a tip to you. Make sure you have your little purse and you just have all of your things in there that you need throughout the day. So no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, you look good. And even again, if you're just wearing sweats, if you're just wearing like normal outfits, as long as it's ironed, it complements your body. It's not too tight. You don't have just things all hanging out, or it's not too loose, it's not too baggy. It's just clean and you just look put together. That is it. You just need to look put together. You just need to look intentional. And then we move on to jewelries. Like, like pick a few jewelries, like 2 to 3 jewelries that you can wear every single day, like 2 rings, 3 rings, right? Nothing more than that. Like a jewelry, like a necklace, earrings, just like some simple little studs that you can wear with anything. Like the things that I usually wear, I can wear with sweats. The things that I usually wear when I'm going to see my patients, I can keep that on because those are just like my everyday jewelries. And then when I'm actually like glammed up or something, then I would wear something like this. But find like 1 or 2 jewelries that you can wear that's just, it doesn't scream, look at me, but it still screams, I'm intentional, I'm put together, I care for myself, I'm here. You know what I mean? I think that's really sexy. And then, of course, to close everything out, you want to get a signature scent. Oh, I was gonna bring my signature scent. I use this every day when I'm done filming. I have to see a patient, so I'm going to just go and switch into my scrubs, and then I use the same scent, and it's just like it's very light, it's very demure, it's very sweet, but very light, very breezy. Like it's just such a sexy smell. I think it's called Sherry or something. Very, very sexy. It's my go-to, my signature. I have the lotion, I pair it together. That's just me. That's just what I wear every single day. So even when I'm going to the gym in the morning, I can use that because again, it's very light. So find a scent that works for you, a scent that you love to look pretty and polished. It's just doing these simple things. It's doing the work every single day or a few times a week so that you can stay looking pretty and polished. Okay. Do your hair. Find signature hairstyles, lacking skincare, lacking brows, lacking teeth whitening. Do your hygiene. Make sure you're taking a shower once or twice a day, removing hair from your body using the baking soda, how I recommended, doing your nails, and making sure that the clothes that you're wearing complements and they just enhance your body type. Make sure that they're not tight, there's no holes. You smell good, you smell delightful. Your jewelries are just like 1 or 2, and then obviously the healthy habits that you're going to implement, and then just move into the world as if you're a woman that is backed by power because you are. The moment you start doing this, you're going to look super attractive, you're going to look gorgeous, very fast, very easy. Everything that I just told you, it doesn't take much. You just actually have to be consistent with it and doing things daily. Like remember I said like 2 times a week I will go into the shower and I'll put in my mouth guard, I'll put in my facial. You don't have to do it every single day, but you still have to do it. Like you can't neglect it and then assume that you're just going to just naturally look good when you go outside, right? It's like fitness. If you don't work out, you're not going to naturally just look bomb in that dress. You have to do work behind it, okay? So these are the tips that's going to help you look pretty polished. Remember that you're gorgeous now. You're worthy now. You deserve it now while you work on becoming the better version of yourself that you want to be. Okay. And again, everything that I said is in the Pretty and Polished Glow Up Guide. It's obviously in more detail. So go ahead and get the guide if you want that. The planner that I use every single day because my life does not function without my daily planner. The link is down below. If you want to jump on a call where you just want to talk one on one and set up some kind of structure, put in disciplines to where you can actually start implementing better habits and improving the quality of your life, this is going to be like an in depth conversation one on one, okay? The link is also down below. The resources are there for you if you want them. And then again, remember to please like, leave comments, share, subscribe to the channel. Help this channel grow. Help to share the word to another woman so that she can start seeing herself the way God sees her. I love you, and let's say a quick prayer. Father God, we thank you for this day. We thank you, God, for all you do and continue to do in our lives. We surrender this day into your hands and we say, God, continue to do with us as you please. Continue to use us, mold us into the versions of ourselves that you want us to be. Continue to take our hands and lead us into the direction that you want us to go. Continue to write our stories because, God, we're not capable, we're not equipped to write our stories on our own. We need your grace, we need your guidance, we need your favor, we need your love and your protection upon our lives. God, I surrender my sisters and I into your hands and all of our silent cries. And I say, God, please intervene, move into our lives, and start making drastic changes, answering prayers, and doing that thing that you do, God, that only you can do. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay, sis, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.